Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome. While we're waiting for everyone to file into our meeting, I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Chris Colabella. I'm the president of Construction Information Systems. I'm filling in for Linda Ferment today. As you can see, I am impersonating Linda. She had something come up that she had to take care of, but I'm betting that I'm going to be able to show you at least one or two projects that are really good projects for you that you don't already know about. And if I do that, I want you to give Linda a call and set up a demo so you can do a one-on-one demonstration and she can show you more about CIS and more projects that are just right for you. So the purpose of today's demo is just to be quick. I want to show you some demolition projects in northern New Jersey that I think you're missing. There's lots and lots that I could show you for construction information systems, creating contractor reports, design firm reports, project reports, tracking, searching, real-time info. I might touch on a little bit of that, but really what I want to do right now is show you a project report that I created. So we do have the ability to create advanced reports by geography, keyword, county, etc., and then save them on your desktop. I already did this, so we can save some time. So we're in northern New Jersey, and we're taking a look at projects that have demolition either in the title or in the description, in the quantities, etc. I'll show you how this is structured. Pre-planning, planning, and negotiated are primarily private projects. There are some public, but primarily private projects. Out to bid and bid result, primarily public projects. Pre-planning stage is sometimes it's conceptual, zoning boards, still in the design phase, but each of these projects that we have here have demolition somewhere in them. So let's take a look. Apartments and townhomes, Burkett County Supply. Now, since I'm searching for demo, it's highlighting where it finds demos. But you can see who the owner is, where the project is. You can see what the description is: demolition of a former Burkett Supply Company and 3 other existing buildings for construction of 2 buildings. So, sounds good to me. If it sounds good to me, I might track this project. I want to keep track of it because although it's been in our system for several weeks, it's just at the site plan application. So this might take a little while. But as you know, a lot of times these projects first will hire the demolition contractor to come in and do that demolition piece, and then they'll have a GC come in later. So these private projects are often prime demolition projects. I'm going to go back to the previous page so we can see what some of the other projects look like. We've got this gigantic Rutgers Medical School renovation. How about this Gateway redevelopment warehouse? Let's take a look at this one. Let's see. So this one will tell you when the target start date is for the owner or the general contractor, depending on what the situation is. So in this case, they want to start this in the first quarter next year. So it's probably moving along, even though we've had this in our system for quite a while. This Springfield Senior Healthcare Facility at St. Francis site looks like demolition of all buildings on the former St. Francis residential community on 17 acres of land for the construction of 110-bed senior healthcare center. This looks like a good demo project. I would track this if I were you, and I would contact Linda because you should get a full demo. But I'm not finished with mine, so I'm going to go back and just take a look at some of the other projects: residential, retail, commercial, apartments, Quick Check. I like Quick Check. American Legion. There's something of demo in each of these projects. So moving past the pre-planning into the planning. Now these are a little bit further along. So when we're working with planning stage projects, they've typically gotten to the point where they're actually submitting plans to the planning board. They may even be submitting permits. Sometimes the demo is happening during the planning stage. So that's why we like to look at them as early as possible for demolition contractors. We've got a warehouse and office. Here's a real estate company building. Here are some apartments, another warehouse, etc. So you can see all of these. Let's take a look at just whatever we come up with. This one was published a couple of weeks ago. Demolition of 2 existing buildings on the property for construction of a 30,000 square foot commercial building. Okay. They've submitted their application for preliminary and final major site plans. So you see exactly where they are. You can talk directly to the owner. You can also call the attorney. You can track this project, keep track of it. And you can also put yourself as interested so that other CIS clients will see that you're interested in working on this project. See if there's anything else we want to take a look at. Florio apartments. There's just a lot of apartments. Here are some religious buildings. Let's take a look at this one. This one's been in for about a month. It's in Piscataway. Demolition of current existing dwelling to construct 2 buildings to be used as a house of worship. It's another example. Let me see if there's anything else you see. I want to give you a chance to take a look and see if you see anything. There's an art center. I like art. This one's in Summit. You can see all the different work that's included, but this is demolition of a 12,000 square foot portion of the existing, so a portion of the art center to get ready to construct some new stuff. So you get the picture. You know, you can see that there are quite a few in here. We have 3 pages of these going on, and these are just the ones that have been added or updated in the past month. That's what I'm looking at right now. So you can see my past month, September 17th to October 18th, we did something with this project. Now I'm going to move on to the out to bid projects. So out to bid, primarily public projects. You can see that they're public over here. These can be projects, larger projects like that one where maybe a demolition contractor comes in as a sub, or it can be a demolition prime contract. So you can see right here, demolition. This is a prime demo contract. We just put it out last week. Town of Phillipsburg, complete demolition of this street. We do try and get plan holders whenever we can, but sometimes the owners won't release them. Sometimes we can still get them because we have lots and lots of reporters inside and outside hunting this information down. They're very clever. They do everything they can to get that info for you because it can be really important. So you can see what kind of projects we're looking at. So school district, EV charging stations, waterway piers, that looks interesting. Partial roof replacement, parking garage. Here's another demo contract for Wayne. Let's see. Tells you where to get it, all the documents, bid opening, etc. Demolition and proper disposal of dwelling units, sheds, etc. You can see who the plan holders are on the project. So when we can get the plan holders, you can see them. You could also see, if you wanted to, you can click through and get more information about any plan holder or any project bidder. So this will give you their company profile. If they've put up some of their work or any kind of images, you'll be able to scroll through them. You can go to their website, you can email them, you can contact people directly from here. You can also take a look and see what projects they're holding plans on. That's this one. What are they low bid on? And this will go back a few years. So you can see what their price was and what the project was, what they were low, what they were low on. And you can also click through to the project to see what the bid spread was. You can go to other bids, meaning they were not low, but they bid on these projects. So you can see how many of them they bid on in the past few years, what their prices were, what they didn't get, and then negotiated if they have projects that are in the negotiated phase or in progress. Sometimes they'll show completed. These are private projects typically where general contractors have been assigned. So I'm going to back myself out of here. Whoops, sorry. I'm going all over the place. We came in on Caravella. Let's go back up. So out to bid, you can see we have several pages of out to bid projects as well. Bid results, these are, obvious. They're projects that were out to bid that we got results on. We are hunting down this information. As I said, we have inside and outside reporters actually going to bid openings, getting all this information. You can see these projects were bid yesterday and we have the bid results. In fact, I'll show you where the bid results show up during the day as we're getting them. But we could take a look at this Borough Hall improvements. We know from experience that there will be some kind of demolition on this project. We do list quantities. A lot of times that comes in with road projects, not building projects, but we do list them when we have them. And you can see all of the bids, what the spread was, who's the likely low bidder, etc. So we've got this project and a few more that were just from yesterday. Here's a memorial park. Let's see. This looks interesting. Workforce Training Center. Okay. So there is demolition. There's a lot of project information. You can see who the low bidder was. This is a pretty nice bid. In this case, when you see this, that's a sub request. So H&S Construction and Mechanical created a sub request and said they're looking for all trades for this project. So while it was still probably in the out to bid phase before the bid results came in, they were trying to get prices on that project. So that's another way of looking at opportunities. Again, if I wanted to take a look at the low bidder, I can see, hey, Epic Management, what's going on here? What projects are you holding plans on? How about what were you low on? How many were there? How many were you not low on? This is pretty good, actually. A solid third, they're winning. That's really good. So if I say, okay, this is great, Epic Management, I want to track them. I can track them from here. Oops, I'm already tracking them. Never mind. I don't want to untrack them. And then if they have any sub requests, I can see them from here as well. I have one more section to show you. Okay. We do put in all the alternates, all the bids that we can get. So on our original report, demolition projects in Northern New Jersey, I'm going to negotiate it. So these are projects that are private projects, but they've named a general contractor on them. So you can see, and they also have demolition somewhere in the description. So in this case, you might want to go to the contractor and see again what projects they were low bid on and what other private projects they have. We'll let you know what phase of the project it's in so that you don't go after something that's already completed. That's really important. So that's it for that report for today. And a lot of our clients tell us that this is how they start their day. It took 15 minutes for us to go through and see absolutely everything that was going on in the area. With demolition, you have a cup of coffee, you take a look, you're good. If you wanted to go further, you can go into your tracked projects and take a look at anything that maybe has changed over the period of time since the last time you saw this project. We will notify you if they're updated. You can see there are 2 tracked contractors that have been updated. Epic Management, it knows I looked at them already. But IEW, I didn't, since I last saw them, they picked up plans and placed a bid. So I can take a look at IEW. And I also just want to point out this one more thing on the desktop, which is this real-time project information. You could look at specific bid stages. Suppose I wanted to look at bid results only. I can also switch over and it'll show, it just keeps a running total of things that are coming in all day today. Let's see, water main replacement. I'm just going to show you this. It's not your type of work, but this bid at 10 a.m., it is now 11:20, and we have all these bid results because that's the way we roll. And if I showed you anything, again, that is interesting to you, please call Linda Ferment and book a demo with her. She'll be happy to give you a one-on-one demonstration. I hope this was helpful. Hope you saw something you liked. Hope you saw something that can help you. And we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.